Now Smith has it. DeMoss the steal for three. Buried! Joey DeMoss. Far side. Timmons blocked again. Daly, top of the key, spinning. Daly up and one. What a play. Position Epps to Valentine. Yes, sir. Mackay with another. Corrado left block up and one. B Graphics up by one, now down by two. It's Davis again. Zion again. He cannot miss. Now it's Terza for the lead. Got it. Picked off. That's RJ Sledge. Sledge pulls up. Sledge and one. RJ Sledge, incredible. It's night number 2 of the Steel City Summer Basketball League as it's Howard Hanna versus AMD Industries, a pair of 1-0 parties meeting here this evening from Marks Court time as AMD Industries still without last year's first-round pick Chloe Zombek, also missing Emily Hritz, who is out with an injury for at least the beginning, and no Layla Marchinsky here tonight for AMD Industries. On the other side, a full embodiment of players besides Isabella Niles, the junior out of Baldwin. That means first game of the season for Brooke Palo, along with Delaney Amato. Joining the party, Allie Wilson, her second game here, as it's Cochran, Klobuchar, Eisenberg, Canty, and Riley McCabe for the team in blue and black. Allie Wilson, Mia Sosteric, joining both the likes of Amato Williamson and Juliana Ott. As opening tip, AMD in the driver's seat with control of the basketball. Eisenberg right side. Up top, that's McCabe. A pair of Thomas Jefferson Jaguars squaring off in this one. McCabe corner three, side iron and out. Rebound grab down by Ott. As Ott back the other way for Howard Hanna, last year's worst team, looking to go from worst to first. Off the miss, it's Riley McCabe. And they have the returning possible favorite player of the year in Sutton Williamson. Eisenberg, Euro step down the lane, and Emily Eisenberg off the window for two. Had 10 in the opening overtime victory for AMD over Edward Jones. Allie Wilson, first overall pick this year after re-entering. Left side, that's Amato, the rising junior at North. Those are sophomore. Amato back up top to Wilson. A trio of rising sophomores lead the way here for Howard Hanna. There's Williamson. Sutton in the middle of the lane. Williamson puts it up and knocks it down. Sutton Williamson. And it's a 2-2 game here. 14:48 remaining in the opening half. Eisenberg, foul line drive, left-hand layup doesn't go. Rebound by Amato. Delaney Amato rolling on Bella Klobuchar. Up over the timeline, pass to Wilson. Allie, top of the key now, Amato. Delaney Amato, first-round pick from last year, traded here, in a sense, in a pick they were acquired last year. First-round pick in this year's draft, off the trade from last year's Howard Hanna squad, as rebound by Allie Wilson. That was their second first-round pick of the year used on Amato. First one was on Wilson. As out of bounds, Sutton Williamson, the intended target there. Howard Hanna used to be Lee Supply. They lost, of course, Hannah Matthews, Jess Miller, to name a few from last year's team. AMD Industry lost Mallory Daly, now at Buffalo, along with Avery Davis. Williamson fakes as Sutton flips it back up top. Wilson, 2-2 affair. Allie Wilson, top of the key, up for three. Short on the shot, and Canty watches it out. Canty, 15 points, including 3 triples in the overtime victory over B Graphics, 65-61. Howard Hanna, 56-21 victory in game 1 over Cedarbrook, who's now 0-2. Klobuchar from 18, rims around and out, rebound into the hands of Allie Wilson. Now Sosteric, Mia driving down the lane, up and fouled is Sosteric. 2 shots coming for Mia Sosteric. Personal goes against Canty of AMD. Her first, team first. 13:32 remaining in the first. 2 shots for Sosteric. 8 for 11 in game 1. Sosteric was 1 for 2. As Mia Sosteric looking to knock down the back end. She will. Stays 50% on the season, does Mia Sosteric. As Klobuchar ironing out. Rebound by Allie Wilson. 4th rebound by Allie Wilson already here today. As underneath, there's Riley McCabe off the miss. Back the other way in transition. McCabe driving right side. Riley McCabe now pedals back. McCabe skip across to Eisenberg. Emily pulls the trigger, banks it in. Emily Eisenberg up to 5 as Eisenberg knocks down the 3 ball for AMD. A shot up and out by Wilson. Rebound long. Here comes Cochran. Deshae Cochran in transition. Now Eisenberg back to Riley McCabe. Canty driving in. Canty right side. Rebound off the miss by Sutton Williamson. AMD up 5-3. .23 remaining as into the game comes a pair of Norwin Knights, the rising freshman Aubrey Graney, along with the rising 8th grader Juliana Giannikis. Giannikis was lights out, 13 points, including 3 triples in that game 1 victory. 2-point lead for AMD. Every point belongs to Emily Eisenberg. Gonna have to take a big step up at McKeesport with Brooke Evans, Kaylee Charles, Rachel Manfredo, all graduating. Step back, Sutton Williamson knocks it down as Williamson up to 5. 4th triple of the summer for Sutton Williamson. As driving, there's McCabe. The teardrop doesn't fall. Rebound into the hands of Ott. Her 2nd board now. Williamson straight to the rack, knocked away by Canty. In transition, Giannikis. Now Graney, the mid-range J, back iron and out. Rebound, a flex free near side, Ott. Ott skips it up ahead. Williamson off the window and out. Graney the rebound for AMD, down by 1 here with 11:26 remaining. Giannikis, right elbow, drives, blocked by Williamson. Yes, Sutton Williamson, the denial. And into the game for the first time this season, Brooke Palo, the rising senior at South Park. Played the last 2 seasons under former EF boys coach Matt Loftus, now moving to the collegiate ranks. Matt Loftus, of course, got to know him very well as his tenure as the EF boys head coach. McCabe, right wing, got it! Riley McCabe on the board for AMD. 2nd triple of the evening, Riley McCabe. At 13 in the opener, now Allie Wilson. Wilson spiraling. Wilson kick out through the hands of Palo and out. AMD by 2 again. No Marchinsky, no Hurwitz out with an injury. The sophomore Emily Hurwitz, and then no Chloe Zombek for the opening week. Chloe Zombek plays for AMD assistant coach Noah Yarton, and Elizabeth forward. Gianna Giannikis, kick out, Graney left side. Graney driving, knocked down, trying to split a pair. Foul goes against Earl Hayden. As backcourt, McCabe walks the tightrope. No, she does not. Backcourt violation against Riley McCabe. Possession back here to AMD. And foul went against Helena Earl Hayden, the rising freshman at Woodland Hills. Allie Wilson scoreless tonight. Had 9 points in the opener to the rising sophomore. Wilson right side. Allie Wilson. Now Earl Hayden, right corner, drives, kick out. There's Palo. Palo knocked down, kept the dribble, surrounded. Amato down the lane, tries to kick it to Williamson. McCabe in transition from 14, rattles out. Rebound by Williamson. Sutton Williamson. Her cousin Eden was a standout at Trinity before Sutton. Eden, former standout in the league as well. Cochran, left wing, pulls up, mid-range jumper, falls for Deshae Cochran. She's up to 10. Or AMD's up to 10. Cochran with 2. 9:54 remaining in the first. Now Williamson. Sutton right side, driving Williamson, the reverse, and fouled underneath by Graney. Her first, team second, going back to 7 and 10 on the fouls, playing 16-minute halves. 2 shots for Sutton Williamson. Williamson 2 for 2 from the line this summer. Iron and out, first miss this summer for Williamson. Howard Hanna now 1 for 3. They were 8 for 11 in game number 1 in that opening game victory. One more shot here for Sutton Williamson. As Williamson toes the line, puts it up, knocks it down. 6 now for Williamson here in half number 1. AMD up 10-7. Sutton 6 of her team 7. The other one belongs to Sosteric. Near side, Earl Hayden fouled by Graney, so a quick 2 on Aubrey Graney, her third. And here comes Klobuchar and Eisenberg. Graney out along with Canty. 9.5 remaining in the first. There's Sutton Williamson. Williamson over the timeline. Sutton rolling right side. Williamson. Sutton top of the key. Williamson in the right wing. Now pedaling Williamson. Handoff. No. Williamson down low. Bittner. McKenna Bittner, another rising sophomore at Elizabeth forward. As off of McCabe and out, possession stays with Howard Hanna, down by 3 here in the first. 9:10 remaining. Graney right back in. Riley McCabe out. Inbound Williamson. Sutton left side. Rebound poked free and out of bounds. And it's going to stay once again with Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. As Howard Hanna trying to get the advantage back, down by 3. AMD, the defending champions. Made every championship game here in the league since it's moving to Mark's Court time, as up top controlled by Williamson. Sutton directing the offense. Bittner pick and roll. Williamson. Now Earl Hayden right wing. Earl Hayden shuffling left, guarded by Graney. Back out top, there's Palo down the lane. Up and traveling violation. On the 5'4" senior guard, Brooke Palo, possession back to AMD. Down by 3 is Howard Hanna. AMD looking to increase upon their advantage. Eisenberg, kick out Klobuchar. Bella Klobuchar out to Cochran, one more Graney. Kick out to Shea, down the lane, floats it up, back iron out, rebound. Cochran knocked out of bounds by Howard Hanna, and possession going to stay with the 1-0 AMD squad. 65 points for, 61 against in game 1. Howard Hanna 56-21 victors. Outside Eisenberg, Emily now to Giannikis. Giannikis driving, kick out near side. Step back controlled by Graney. Aaron pass out of bounds intended for Deshae Cochran of AMD. Now back the other way. Howard Hanna will go. 8:21 remaining here in the first. Howard Hanna ball is up over the timeline. That's Brooke Palo, the rising senior from South Park. Palo to Williamson. Sutton, team high 6. Williamson, offensive foul against Howard Hanna. Guilty party is McKenna Bittner. Bittner's first, team second. 8:06 remaining here in the first, and a 10-7 lead for AMD. Outside Graney, foul line down low, and Graney finesses it off the window and in. First bucket of the game for the 5'4" freshman from Norwin. Now Williamson lost the handle, gets it back, and no one touched him between. Double dribble on Sutton Williamson. As into the game comes Phoenix Slavic. the rising senior at South Park, along with Steric. Up top, Eisenberg, stutter step, kick out left wing, got it! Graney from long range in AMD, 15-7. Advantage 5 unanswered by Aubrey Graney. 7:28 remaining now, Steric right side, that's Gabby Rigg. Rigg right side, Palo from the right wing. Palo back up top, guarded by Eisenberg. Palo, now Steric. Mia curling, foul line, stops up, fires it up, and Steric back to the line where she's 1 for 2 tonight. Howard Hanna 1, or make it 2 for 4. Steric 2 for 4 on the summer as well. 2 shots coming here for Steric. 4th team foul against AMD. First one falls, back-to-back makes from the line for Mia Steric. Into the game comes out comes Palo. 15-8 game now here with 7:11 remaining in the opening half. Steric can't rattle it in. Rebound by Riley McCabe. 3rd board for the rising junior from TJ as Klobuchar off the window, too strong. Steric the rebound. Mia pushing the pace up ahead. Ott saves it through the fingertips and out of bounds, intended for Phoenix Slavic. Eisenberg, right side, now McKay, back up top, Giannikis overshot, out of bounds, straight out, and possession heads back to Howard Hanna. As a pair of subs, here comes Wilson and Amato. (15-8) AMD leads it. 6:40 remaining, outside Amato. Amato shuffling left. Amato stops up. Amato now into the corner. It's Ott, skipped across near side. Slavic couldn't get there. Here comes Giannikis. Across she goes. Klobuchar with a kiss off the glass for 2. Timeout, Howard Hanna. As Bella Klobuchar, her first bucket of the summer. Timeout, 32nd variety used here by Howard Hanna. And it's a 17-8 lead for AMD Industries, the defending champs, without 3 players flexing their muscles here today. 5 for Eisenberg, 5 for Graney, 3 for McCabe, 2 for Klobuchar and Cochran, 6 for Williamson, 2 for Steric on the other side. 6:20 remaining here in the first. In a 17-8 advantage for AMD Industries. The defending champs. Doesn't matter who's on the roster. Standard stays the same as AMD Industries continues to show their dominance. And Howard Hanna, worst in the league last year. Plethora of talent now joining an already good group that was coming back in. That was led by, of course, Sutton Williamson. Then you added Amato, Wilson, Palo, brought back Ott and Steric along with Bittner as well. And, you know, Coach Nick Dizon knows about winning. On a district title with the Avonworth Antelopes 2 years ago, made the championship game, lost to Moflo's Maggie Spell and Shady Side Academy. Moflo, the other winning team on night 1, along with Howard Hanna and AMD. Trailside picked up their first win against Cedarbrook earlier today, as offensive foul against Allie Wilson gives possession back here to AMD. Chance for a double-digit advantage with just over 6 to play in the opening half. Eisenberg gets to the rack, stops up. Eisenberg, Canty sees part for Michaela Canty. As Canty, her first bucket of the game. Now it's Amato, Delaney Amato, directing Amato to Ott. Offense stagnant for Howard Hanna as Eisenberg, the tie-up. Emily Eisenberg, a fantastic defensive effort. As checking back in will be Sutton Williamson, as all but 2 of her team's points today, an 11-point lead here for AMD in half number 1. 5:42 remaining in the opening half as AMD trying to increase their lead. Howard Hanna trying to find a way. Giannikis guarding Williamson. Sutton driving. Sutton stripped away by Giannikis. Now it's Klobuchar into the front court. Bella down the lane. Kick out. Giannikis. Catch release. Off the back iron. Rebound long in. Out of bounds. No touch by Howard Hanna. So possession will go to them with 5:21 remaining in the first. 19-8 advantage here for AMD. So Steric to Amato. Top of the key, Amato. Step back three off the iron. Rebound, a flex down. Williamson at it for a second. Tie up now. AMD takes over. As the ball ricocheted down to the deck and into a pair of players' hands, one aside. And we'll head back the other direction with AMD up by 11. Chance to add on. Eisenberg had the opening 5 for AMD. Hasn't scored since. Rebound off the miss by Sosteric. Mia Sosteric. Bounce pass down low. Ott gets to the rack. Up and Ott. Traveling violation. Locked up by Riley McCabe, the rising junior at TJ. 19-8 advantage here for AMD. Eisenberg running point. Eisenberg. Hand off Giannikis. Giannikis, what a find. McCabe blocked by Wilson. That's TJ on TJ violence as Allie Wilson best her upperclassman teammate in Riley McCabe. Now Giannikis, one of the youngest players in the league, the rising 8th grader for the Norwin Knights. Norwin a hefty showing this year. Of course, the Furno sisters, Giannikis, Graney, and many more. Here comes Sosteric and Mia off the window and in. Sosteric from the floor. 4 for Sosteric and a deflection out of bounds. Possession stays here with Howard Hanna. And Howard Hanna, Marie Slagus. AMD Industries, 2 teams going at it today. As Giannikis off the inbound, now up top, here's Eisenberg. Emily kicks it, Canty, left wing, rims out. 3-ball not falling today, Allie Wilson's 4th rebound. Wilson scoreless thus far. Here's Wilson driving, Wilson up and one for Allie Wilson. Big time bucket for the rising sophomore. Foul goes against Riley McCabe. As again, Thomas Jefferson on Thomas Jefferson. First bucket for Wilson. 2 for 2 from the line this summer. 3 for 6 in the game. Here is Howard Hanna. Allie Wilson. Chance to make it a 6-point affair. She will do just that. Traditional 3-point play for Allie Wilson. 4 for 7 from the line. Howard Hanna, 3-point play, then gets the turnover at the other end. 3:38 remaining here, opening half, 19-13 lead for AMD Industries. Sosteric, screen by Wilson. Right wing now, corner Williamson. Sutton Williamson on the deck, right side Williamson. Sutton inside Wilson, backing down outside. Eisenberg the steal. Eisenberg kicks it near side. Graney extended post across. Canty, one more. McCabe rims it out. Rebound, Allie Wilson. Wilson, 5 rebounds here in half number 1 for Allie. Now Amato, Delaney down the lane, and Graney sends her to the line. 3rd foul on Aubrey Graney. Delaney Amato, 5'9" rising sophomore from North Hills. First shot falls for Amato. First point of the summer and first point of the Steel City Summer Basketball League for Delaney. 19-14, 2:59 remaining in the first. Amato. knocks down another 4-point game, 2 for 2 for the sophomore Amato. Seven unanswered here for Howard Hanna. Hand off Eisenberg. Emily left elbow skitters across. Rebound by Wilson. Allie Wilson, 6th rebound. Now looks to get to the cylinder, and Wilson back to the line. Allie Wilson right down the lane. Foul goes against Cochran. Into the bonus as well as Howard Hanna. 3 points for Allie Wilson. Make it 4. 7 for 10 from the line. Has 8 unanswered for Howard Hanna. Wilson to make it 9 in a row. Back ironing out, rebound by Deshae Cochran, and out of bounds. Cochran lost it. Howard Hanna down by 3 with the ball. 2.5 on the game clock here in half number 1. Williamson flips it into Palo. Brooke Palo up over the center court logo, guarded by Emily Eisenberg. Palo right side Rigg. Rigg fakes it. Now taken back over by Palo. Skipped across Cochran. Earl Hayden intervenes though down the lane right to the rack. And Earl Hayden, it's a 10-0 run for Howard Hanna. As Earl Hayden had 6 in the opener, Eisenberg can't end it. Rebound by, make that Earl Hayden out of bounds. Howard Hanna down by 1. Here comes the rising sophomore from EF replacing Allie Wilson. .159 remaining in the first. 10 unanswered for Howard Hanna. Howard Hanna, Maurice Slagus on the move here. As outside, Earl Hayden, left side, can't get it off a Bittner. Rebound by Palo. Turns it over, now Canty pushing the issue, stops up. Canty stripped away, here comes Gabby Rigg, one-on-one. Rigg off the window, no. And out of bounds, Rigg got a hand on it last. Possession back to AMD. Back into the game will be Phoenix Slavic. Replacing Sutton Williamson with 1.5 on the game clock. Williamson had 6 of the first 7. Spread out scoring has helped the cause here. As Earl Hayden has provided a spark here defensively, gets the steal. Pocket picked by Eisenberg, and out it goes. And more action next week for both squads. It's going to be MoFlo next for AMD, B Graphics, or make it Trailside next for Howard Hanna. Screen by Bittner. Palo down the lane. Rebound, grab down. Now here comes Emily Eisenberg over the timeline. Eisenberg left elbow. Eisenberg, Canty to end the run. Will not. Palo the rebound. 10 unanswered by Howard Hanna. Howard Hanna giving AMD a taste of their own medicine. So what AMD did against B Graphics. Earl Hayden wide right with 38.1 remaining. 1 point AMD lead. Offense stagnant for the defending champs. Here comes Giannikas down low. Canty up and out. Rebound by Bittner. Can't get the grab, foul first against Rigg, or make that Phoenix Slavic. Our first team third. Canty. First free throw attempts of the summer for Canty. First free throw attempts of the game for AMD. An abysmal 8 for 21 against B Graphics. If you want to do the math, that's 38.1%. 10-0 run comes to an end. Canty has 3. 2-point lead for AMD. Canty to make it a 3-point game once again. 29.5 ticks of the clock remaining. Canty puts it up. It's true again. 2 for 2. 4 for Canty. as AMD perfect from the line. They're up by 3. 25 and rolling here in half number 1. AMD by 3. They won in overtime earlier. Now here's Palo outside. Bittner ties it. Bittner from long range. Her second triple of the summer, and it's 21 all. Outside Cochran, 5 seconds. Giannikis fouled for 3. Gianna Giannikis fouled by Earl Hayden, her second. Giannikis, 2 for 2. You know, coach's kid like Giannikis is, they're good at making their free throws. As Giannikis, perfection on the first. AMD back up by 1. Giannikis, 2 for 2. And Giannikis, true again, does not miss from the line. 1, 2, 3 for Giannikis. As Giannikis perfect this summer from the line, and 3 points from the line gives AMD Industries a 3-point lead at the break right here on MVI Live. It's Steel City Summer Basketball, game number 5. The defending champs on top of last year's worst team by 3 at the break right here on MVI Live. It's the Steel City Summer Basketball League.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs. Because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here, 24-21, Giannikis taking care of business at the free throw line, sending us into the break as McKenna Bittner was able to knot it up with a triple, but Giannikis at the line added 3. As on the Howard Hanna side, 6 for Williamson at 6 of the first 7, 4 for Sosteric, 3 for Bittner, 4.6 rebounds for Allie Wilson. Emily Eisenberg had the first 5 points for AMD, 5 straight for Granny at one point. McCabe has a triple. Giannikis has 3. Canty has 4, as both teams trying to stay unbeaten here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League, as Giannikis giving them the lead at the break. Game 2 of the evening, penultimate game of the night, and it's been a good one thus far after Trailside picked up win number 1 on the summer. As AMD had to go to overtime in game 1 to get the victory right now. 24-21 AMD on top of Trailside here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. It's been a good one thus far. Run from 19-8 to 19-18 got Howard Hanna back into the game. Howard Hanna gets the ball to start, down by 3, as there's Delaney Amato. Amato into Wilson, outside, Amato. Side ironing out, rebound, Amato follows up, rattles it out, rebound, Allie Wilson, had it, but right to McCabe. As back the other way, here comes Riley McCabe. McCabe up top around the horn. Canty for 3. Overshot, rebound by Ott. As Ott the board, Ott skips ahead. Amato. Amato down the lane. Now Sosteric. Mia Sosteric to Amato, left corner. Delaney Amato spinning in on McCabe. Baseline stop up. Amato pulls up, extended post. Shot off the mark, rebound by Cochran, her 4th. Deshay, coast to coast, left side and 1. Deshae Cochran up to 4. AMD back up by 5. Deshae Cochran 1 for 11 on the summer. AMD 5 for 5 today. As Cochran knocks it down, 5 for Cochran, converts the old school three-point play. AMD now by 6. Ott, handoff, Williamson. Sutton spiraling, Williamson kicks it right side and out of bounds. We'll head back the other way. Riley McCabe over the timeline. McCabe right side. McCabe deflected, taken away. Williamson and Sutton. Williamson knocked to the ground by Cochran. That's Deshae's second, team first. 14:42 remaining here in the half. 27-21, AMD on top here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. Game 5, battle of 1-0. As Williamson, pick and roll. Wilson gets to the window, rattles it out. Rebound, put back, no. Wilson, third time, it's the charm. Allie Wilson capitalizes, she has 6. 27-23, Cochran looks to answer, spirals in, rebound off the window by Williamson. Sutton skips, Ott left alone, breaks the seal and taps it in. Ott, it's a 2-point game, timeout AMD. As AMD takes a break, we'll take one as well. 27-25, AMD on top of Howard Hanna, looking to power their way back into this one right here on MVI Live.
Planet Roof, Pittsburgh's top roofing company, goes above and beyond to give customers the best experience possible. At Planet Roof, we pay close attention to the quality of our work in your home. Our roofers are committed professionals with years of experience who will go above and beyond for all of our clients' needs, because at Planet Roof, we love what we do. For more information, contact us today at 724-243-3297 or visit our website, planetroof.com.
Back here, 27-25. AMD on top of Howard Hanna, back in fourth affair. Largest lead was 11 for AMD, as Howard Hanna staying close. Again, Isabella Niles, who had 4 points in game 1. Lone Howard Hanna player not here. On the other side for AMD Industries, they're missing Chloe Zombek, Emily Hritz, and Layla Marchinsky. Marchinsky was the only one of those three who played in game 1. Hritz dealing with an injury, and of course, Zombek missing this opening week of the season. And we'll play next week, and then we'll be off for the 4th of July weekend. 27-25, McCabe got to get it going. Just 3 points for this year's first-round pick. As outside, Cochran puts it up, rattles it out, rebound. Guess who? Wilson had it, but Klobuchar forces the tie-up. Inbound right side, McCabe the trigger. Now it's Eisenberg, Emily. Left side, Eisenberg. Emily fakes it inside, deflected, out of bounds. Last touch by Howard Hanna. Possession going to stay with AMD. 13:40 remaining here in the first. 27-25 advantage. As there's McCabe the trigger, Riley McCabe. Flips it in now to Shea Cochran. Cochran left side, Cochran. Eisenberg. Emily now to Shea, top of the key. To Shea Cochran. Cochran drive, kick out. McCabe once again spiraling left side. Now Eisenberg. Emily fakes it back to Cochran up top. Off the iron, rebound. So Sterrick's around it. Canty takes it away. Now up top, McCabe. Riley McCabe drives in, back iron and out, rebound to flex Klobuchar. Now it's Cochran and Shea going to the line. Foul against Ott, her first, team first. 27-25, 13:05 remaining here in the second half, excuse me. As rattled into Shea Cochran. An abysmal 1 for 11 in game 1, 2 for 2 here tonight. AMD perfect from the line after shooting 8 for 21 in game 1. As they stay that way, 29 now for AMD Industries, 7 for Shea Cochran. As there's Steric Williamson now right side. Sutton Williamson, hard pass in, up and fouled is Steric. Foul goes against Cochran, that's Shea's third, team second. Steric back to the line, Mia. 2 for 4, knocks down the front end, 5 points for Steric. And Steric 2 for 2, Mia Steric now has 6. 9 points from the line on 13 attempts here for Howard Hanna. Outside Giannikis. Giannikis rolling right side, kick out, Canty corner 3, got it! Michaela Canty from long range. As Canty, 7 points with her fourth 3 of the summer. 32-27, Amato down the lane, Amato right hand layup, no rebound to Shea Cochran. Now Giannikis to McCabe, Riley, Graney steps into a triple, overshot, rebound by Delaney Amato. Amato pushes it up. Ott has Williamson. Ott drives in and rattles it home with the left for this half for Julianne Ott. Now it's 32-29 with 11:58 remaining. Graney down Broadway, stripped away by Steric. Here's Williamson across Ott, blocked by Cochran. Shea Cochran the denial, 29-32. AMD still in front by 3, 11:49 remaining. Steric surveys inside. There's Williamson and Sutton back on the board. First bucket in a while for Williamson. She has 8. It's a 1-point game. Giannikis, now Graney left side. Flip near side. Canty just over the outstretched arm of Ott. Canty drives. Step back 2. Canty ironing out. Rebound into the hands of Allie Wilson. 9 boards for Wilson. Allie, Steric for 3. Back ironing out, rebound into the hands of Graney. Second board by Aubrey Graney. Giannikis right to the window and knocks it down. Giannikis has 5. First bucket from the floor. Has the lead back up to 3 here with 11 on the clock. Williamson stuttering in, out to Wilson. Wilson for 3, rattles it in. Allie Wilson deadlocks it at 34. 9 for Allie Wilson. 34's on the board. Just over 5:15 gone here in the second. Graney to answer. Will not. Rebound by Ott. As Ott to Steric. Steric, top of the key, driving Mia. Kick out deflected. Canty takes it away. Michaela Canty. The Seneca Valley Warrior out to Cochran, to Shea, up off the window, rebound by Amato. Steric knocked away and out. Great defensive pressure from behind by the 8th grader in Giannikis. 34-34, 10-16 remaining in the first. Possession to AMD, tie game. Just over 10 remaining in the second. Eisenberg had the opening 5. Haven't seen Emily score since. Eisenberg, great defense by Palo, knocks it free. Bittner back in, 34's on the board. As Graney gets to the window, Palo will send her to the line. Graney, first trip to the line, 5 points tonight, 1 for 2 from the line. Graney, true, 6 now. 9 for 9. AMD back in front. First miss of the night for AMD, now 9 for 10 after going 8 for 21 on Monday. Here's Amato, kick out, Williamson, got it! Sutton Williamson! And AMD now falls behind. Williamson to 11. 37-35, Howard Hanna leads, and Giannikis help to the floor. Earl Hayden, her third. Rigg replaces Amato. 37-35, Williamson. Team in game high 11 for Sutton. As Giannikis now Eisenberg. Emily penetrates Eisenberg. Rebound off the miss. Palo fouled underneath by Bella Klobuchar. The rising senior at Penn Trafford gets her first team third. Third year in the league for Bella Klobuchar. Williamson. Her cousin Eden. One of the faces of the league before leaving. In Eden. Down low, and Canty, 9. Michaela Canty ties us at 37. Canty was a castaway a few years ago. AMD swooped in, gave her a new home. And she has done nothing but thrive in blue and black, especially this season. 1 point away from back-to-back double-digit games for Canty. 37's on the board, 8:57. As Eisenberg, long range online, Emily Eisenberg. 8 now for Eisenberg. Second triple of the game for Eisenberg, knocking another away. First bucket in a while, but defense has been tenacious by Eisenberg. Canty, her second personal on the far side. As Coach Nick calling a timeout, his second. 32nd variety. 40-37, AMD on top. Howard Hanna taking a break here on MVI Live. Stay tuned. Planet Roof Player of the Game after the conclusion of this one here on MVI Live. Steel City Summer Basketball League, night number 2. As AMD, the defending champs, up by 3 on Howard Hanna. AMD, night 1 victors. 65-61 in overtime. They play MoFlo in the bottle opener on Monday. And then, of course, Howard Hanna, they'll take on Trailside in the nightcap on Monday. Both teams 1-0 on the season. Trailside 1-1, Cedarbrook 0-2, MoFlo 1-0. They'll take on the 0-1 B Graphic Squad in the 8 o'clock game, or 8:15, 8:30 game. So got 8:39 remaining, and that game scheduled to start in 5 minutes, so that won't be happening. Palo up top, Williamson, Sutton. Earl Hayden back to Sutton. Williamson rims it out. Rebound long, Williamson finds it. Down low, no rebound now, Rigg. Williamson started it all, and Howard Hanna maintains possession. Brooke Palo, the trigger, Palo off the foot of Eisenberg and out. Palo, hard pass in, Earl Hayden up and out, rebound grabbed down by Graney. Graney has 3 boards, Klobuchar outside, knocked out by Earl Hayden. 8:13 remaining in the second half. 40-37. AMD in control. as Canty to extend. She will not. As Williamson the block from behind, Sutton Williamson. It was a 19-8 advantage for AMD in the first. A 10-0 run got Howard Hanna back in it. And we've went back and forth ever since as Williamson forces the issue. She's knocked out. 7:40 remaining in the second. 3-point AMD lead. As once again inbound by Palo, left side, Brooke Palo. Palo looking, flips it in, Earl Hayden. Now Palo from the left corner, keeps it inbounds. No, she does not. Eisenberg forces the issue as Emily Eisenberg knocks it out. Eisenberg over the timeline. Eisenberg driving left side. Eisenberg can't get it to go. Now here comes Palo. Palo, Williamson up and fouled. Graney gets her fourth. Team fifth in Sutton Williamson, who's 1 for 2 from the line, will head back there. Game high 11 points for Sutton Williamson. Shots number 14 and 15. 9 of the first 13 have went for Howard Hanna tonight as Williamson rims it around and out. Sutton now 3 for 5 on the summer. So Williamson at best can make it a 2-point game. She will not. Rebound Canty. Now here's Klobuchar off the outlet feed. Kicks it McCabe. Riley McCabe up top. Eisenberg long range. That one rattles into the hands of Earl Hayden. Earl Hayden tries to bounce off Klobuchar. Spinning right down the lane. Got it to go. 1-point affair again. Earl Hayden has 4. Eisenberg. Now Klobuchar. Bella outside. Driving, kick out, Klobuchar into a 3, way short. Eisenberg saves it, but right to Williamson. 6 boards for Sutton Williamson to go along with her 11 points. Haven't seen Allie Wilson in some time for Howard Hanna. Here's Williamson to the rack, got it to go. And the lead belongs to Howard Hanna. 14 make it 13 for Sutton Williamson. 41-40 is Canty to get the lead back. She will have to do it from the line as she's sent there by Bittner, her second, team third. Canty, 2 for 2 from the stripe, 9 points, looking for her second double-digit game of the year. 9 for 10 is AMD from the line tonight. Canty to 10. So Sterick replaces Williamson. Tied at 41. Canty rattles it out. Rebound knocked out. And we're tied at 41. 6:21 remaining here. Earl Hayden up top. Earl Hayden tries the split. Here comes Giannikis. Giannikis pushing the pace. Giannikis the crossover. Now McCabe up for 3. Rebound deflects to Shea. Left hand overshot. Rebound slapped out by Eisenberg. And we'll head back the other way. Howard Hanna looks like they'll make the full sail change in about 30 seconds. Hearing Coach Nick say at 5:30, you guys are going in. So that's 20 from now, 41-41. That will include Allie Wilson, Amato Williamson. A big 3 right there. Wilson 9, Williamson 13, and McCabe can't get the reverse to go. Bit near the board here, so Steric, she has 6. Mia to Rig. Army comes to the scoring table, as so Steric, right side backboard, rebound by Eisenberg. Emily pushing coast to coast, kick out, Cochran, one more, Giannikis, stutter down the lane, banks it out. Rebound by Earl Hayden, her 3rd. Now here's Earl Hayden, flips it up ahead into the hands of Slavic. Giannikis takes it away, Juliana Giannikis. Giannikis up top, Giannikis pulls for 3, back iron up off the stanchion and out. Here's a fresh 4, saying will be Steric, Ott, Williamson, Amato, and Wilson for Coach Dizon and Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. As there's Ott down the lane, iron unkind, rebound Giannikis. The shortest player in the group comes away with it. As the 5-3 Giannikis, now Klobuchar curling. Out it goes, 3 up, got it! Riley McCabe, lead to AMD 44-41. McCabe has 6. Her 2nd triple. Amato Williamson, can she answer? Yes, indeed, Sutton Williamson. 16 for Sutton. 44's on the board. Klobuchar splashdown as Bella Klobuchar, a trio of triples, 47-44. As into the corner, so Steric's turn, got it! It's raining 3s as so Steric adds another 9 for Mia. 4 straight triples combined as Eisenberg underneath now McCabe. This time no. Rebound so Steric through the contact. 47s with 3:43 remaining. Eisenberg and Klobuchar out. Graney and Canty in. What an affair it has been this evening. Around the horn, Wilson, baseline drive. Rebound to Shea, Cochran ripping it down. Cochran now taken in, Graney for the lead, too strong. Allie Wilson hauls it in. Wilson, Amato, got to get over the timeline just in time. Screen by Wilson, Amato right side, 3, buried, Amato! And it's a 3-point Howard Hanna lead. Amato up to 5, first bucket from the floor for Amato. Giannikis, long range, got it! Juliana Giannikis ties it again. 8 for Giannikis, her 4th 3. Now Ott penetrates, tied up, it's Canty. Dual possession, arrow to AMD, 50s with 2:40 remaining here in the opening, or in half number 2 of night number 2. McCabe up top, Riley, left side, skips it, Giannikis. Giannikis fakes the handoff, now Canty, left side. Rebound by Ott. Ott, her 5th, as Williamson streaking in for 2 more. 18 for Williamson. Now right side, Cochran for the equalizer. Wilson in the way. And Allie Wilson last to touch. Great defense by Wilson. Graney replaced by Eisenberg. 2:08 remaining in the first. 52-50. McCabe, now Cochran to Shea, back out to Eisenberg. Emily left side, down the lane, Eisenberg, no. Williamson the rebound. Here comes Sutton, up ahead, out on the deck, across Osteric. One more Amato, left wing Delaney Amato. Amato rolling, stops up, there's Ott, right side, triple, won't fall into the hands of Cochran off the miss. 6 boards this half for Cochran as Amato, the denial at the other end. 2-point game, 1:38 remaining here in the half. McCabe running out of time. McCabe got to get it in. And 5-second violation will conclave between the officials. As Shane called 5 seconds, near side gave the timeout to Bria Rathway. And AMD, we'll see which one they go with. And they do get the timeout, so AMD bailed out by their bench boss, 52-50. AMD on top of Howard Hanna Marie Slagus. It was close. $52-50. 10 for Canty, 8 for Giannikis, 7 for Cochran, 8 for Eisenberg, 5 for Klobuchar, 18 for Sutton Williamson, 9 points, 10 rebounds for Allie Wilson, 9 points for Sosteric, 4 for Ott, 5 for Delaney Amato. 18 points, 7 rebounds for Sutton Williamson. $52-50. 1:38 remaining. Peeling, Canty, there's Giannikis. Giannikis shuffling, Canty with 1.5. Outside the shade, a tie will not rebound long. Grabbed down by Delaney Amato. Amato pushing, rolling across the width. Amato in the corner. Amato down low, Wilson, there's the double-double for Allie Wilson. 11 and 10 for Wilson. 4-point lead for Howard Hanna, 1 on the game clock. Giannikis denied by, guess who? It's Wilson. Allie's been a menace offensively. Here now comes Amato. And Amato fouled by Deshae Cochran, her 4th. That's the team's 7th, meaning 1 and 1 for Delaney Amato, who's 2 for 2 tonight. 2 shots for Amato if she makes the first. Gotta make the first. If you're Amato, give yourself a chance at the second. Make it a 5-point affair. 53 ticks of the clock remaining. Delaney Amato will not get it. Rebound by Riley McCabe. Big time miss there. As McCabe. Now Eisenberg fires it up and out. Rebound again by Amato. Gets another trip. Amato. 1-and-1 opportunity again. Missed last time. Amato. Iron and out. Rebound again to Shea Cochran. Cochran. Monster half on the board. Giannikis. Iron and out. Rebound Sosteric. Mia. Fouled by Michaela Canty. 1-and-1 again. It's went perfect. Everything but the shot going in for AMD. You're sending players to the line. They're not making their free throws. They've got great looks at the rim and from long range. Just couldn't cash in. So Steric, 10 points now for Mia. Five-point game. So Steric. Iron and out, rebound off of Williamson and out with 27.3. Double-double for Allie Wilson. 18 and 7 for Williamson. McCabe, Giannikis with 20. They got to go. Got to show urgency if you're AMD. They are not. They're running out of time. Howard Hanna got to be loving it. As getting to the rack, Canty rattles it in with 7.5. Timeout AMD. But AMD let almost all the time tick away. 12 for Canty. Penultimate timeout for AMD. 55-52. The defending champs on the verge of a 1-1 start. The defend. Seven and a half remaining. 2 timeouts left for Howard Hanna if needed. Again, 2 wins all of last season for Howard Hanna, Maurice Legas' squad. So 2 wins all of last year. They are 7.5 seconds away from 2 wins on the season. As it would be safe to say, Nick's got Howard Hanna on the move to start this season. As Williamson holds and McCabe fouls with 4.6. Double bonus for Riley McCabe. So Sutton Williamson will shoot double bonus in a 3-point game. Sutton Williamson. First shot up, knocks it down. Sutton Williamson, 56-52. 19 for Williamson. And rattles home number 20 to put the cap on it. 57-52. Eisenberg misses at the buzzer. AMD handed their first loss of the season. And Howard Hanna matches their win total from last year. 2-0 as Nick's got them on the move to start the year. 2-0 goes Howard Hanna. AMD to 1-1. Sutton Williamson, 20 points, 7 rebounds. Your Planet Roof player of the game, Allie Wilson, an 11-point, 10 rebound double. 12 for Canty, 8 for Eisenberg, 7 for Cochran, and 6 for Giannikis. So Sterick also went double digits as well. It was 24-21 AMD at the half, as AMD falls 57-52. Howard Hanna from down by 3. They win by 5 here in this one. An 8-point scoring advantage for Howard Hanna, scoring 36 points in the second half as Howard Hanna to 2-0. AMD falls to 1-1. We'll see you next week here on MVI Live as Howard Hanna matches their win total from last year through 2 nights right here in the Steel City Summer Basketball League. Sutton Williamson, 20.7 rebounds, your Planet Roof player of the game right here on MVI Live. Till next time, I'm Alex Lyon saying thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on MVI Live.